No, but you don't. You don't fucking know shit. You don't understand anything. You don't know anything. That's the mindset and the mentality you must adopt every single day. Once you begin to understand and you begin to know and to say that you're understanding, you say that you know, you become cocky. And when you become cocky, you leave room for blind spots. Meaning you cannot see out, you cannot see out. All you can see is what is ahead of you. Not realizing they're gonna come back at you from the back, bam, hit you on the back of the head on some unfair shit. But that's the way that we play the game. We understand that even if it's unfair, even if the opposition is cheating, we are going to be good enough that we are going to overcome all of that. And that is going to dishonor him even more when you beat him. Because it's like, you were cheating, buddy. You were not even playing the game fair, and I still beat you. I still came out on top. And what does that say about you? And more importantly, what does that say about me? That I can beat you even though you were cheating, even though you were playing the game unfairly, even though you broke the rules. I still came out on top, doing the right thing, playing the game the right way, sticking to the laws of the game. I still managed to beat you who was cheating. And that is life. In life, you have to understand that there are no rules, there are no laws. In true reality, in true nature, anything goes. The only reason that there are rules and there are laws is because we as humans have agreed that we're going to follow these rules and these laws. And even though we've agreed, there's still people that break them. They get caught, they get punished. And then there are people that break them, nothing happens. And then there are people that they actually allow to break the rules. There are people that are actually allowed by the lawmakers to break the rules, and they are above the law. They are above the rules that everyone else is playing by. However, we are not here to complain. We are not here to make excuses, as I said, because we're on the pure side, we're on the righteous side, we're on God's side. On God's side, we do not cheat, we do not dishonor our opponents. We beat them fair and square in fair combat and allow God to decide who comes out on top. Meaning that I can accept a loss where you cannot. That's why you go and you cheat. But I can accept it. I can accept when God tells me that I have not been good enough, that I have not trained enough, I have not prepared enough, I did not perform well enough. I can accept it, but you cannot. And that is the difference between us. However, even though you are playing by your own rules and I am playing to the rules of the game, I am still going to beat you in this game. And that is the mindset and the mentality that I carry and that you should carry too. That no matter what's happening in your life, no matter what the people are doing, they're playing fairly, they're playing unfairly, they're teaming up on you, they're ganging up on you. It doesn't matter. One man can take out 1,000,000, the same way 1,000,000 men can take out one. It all comes down to what lays in between of those men. That is the difference. And that is what you should take from this message. This message is here to make you wake up, to make you realize that even though life has been unfair to you, you're still going to have to go out there and perform and do your best and allow God to judge you. You're still going to have to do it. Even if it's unfair, even if the other guys are cheating, the other guys are teaming up, the other guys are ganging up, the weather's not great, the environment is not conducive, it doesn't matter. It has no concern to one of God's vessels. Because as God's vessel, you go out and carry the programming that God has bestowed upon you. And the programming He has bestowed upon you is the programming to win. And to win fairly. To beat them, to show excellence. That's the whole point of it. It's not about actually winning the game. It's not about me beating you. It's about showing God's excellence. And God plays by the rules. God plays by His laws. And He allows chaos, the devil, the demons within that to come and try to disrupt those laws just to show them how strong the laws are. That even though you can come in here with your devilish tactics of cheating and this and that, I will still come out on top. God will still come out on top. Life will still come out on top. Life will come out on top of death. Good will come up on top of evil. That is why He has given you this mindset. And that's why He's told me to come and tell you. If you don't have this mindset already, it's the mindset that you should have. That you shouldn't care. When you're sitting there in class and your friends, your colleagues, your classmates are cheating, and you're doing the test fairly, and at the end of the week, you get your test results, you got 60%, they got 80%, you came ninth in class, they came second, third, whatever. He's saying, doesn't matter, go home, go study, go do better. If you prepare well and you perform well, doesn't matter how much they cheat, it doesn't matter what they do, you can still get a higher score than them. You can still get 95% where they got 80. You can still beat them. And at the end of it all, you will get the favorable outcome. And they will fall to the demons that they have created. Because you never see it in that moment, but as time goes on, they're not learning anything. They're winning, but they're not learning anything. And you may be losing, but you're learning. And that's the most important thing. You're learning how to learn. You're learning how to overcome. You're learning how to be defeated. And they're avoiding all of those very important, very, very important life lessons because they're cheating. So they don't see what they're actually doing to themselves. But now that I've spoken to you, you know better. Because I'm telling you, when your kids gonna be like they're winning, when you're grown up and you start seeing these people cannot learn anything new because they never learned anything from before. They were cheating. And you are there, your knowledge continues to expand, you keep getting smarter and smarter and smarter. That's when the difference starts to show. Years later, all of the people that were cheating in class, cheating on their tests, you're going to be like, where are they now? And you're going to see yourself with all these academic accomplishments and achievements because of the L's that they inflicted on you. And that's how the game goes. That is life, that is evolution. It comes with battles, comes with scars. However, when you're one of the supreme vessels that God has bestowed upon this planet, for some reason, somehow, some way, you always manage to come out unscathed and motivated and not discouraged by the tactics of your opposition. And they always scramble, wondering how. They've seen you take big L's. They've seen you go through big disappointments, yet somehow you still keep coming out on top and on top and on top when you're not. And you should understand this is a very special privilege for you to have. Because a lot of people go into these battles, they play fairly, and their arm gets ripped off, their fingers get ripped off, their leg gets ripped off, they come out handicapped, and they were playing the game fairly. But you are there because you're a vessel of God Himself, or herself, or itself. Because you're a vessel, for some reason, you come out of these situations no scars. You're that guy that gets into the terrible accident. The car gets completely crushed, turned into a ball. Yet somehow you came out of there with no scratches, not even a mark on your body. And everyone will look like, how did a man walk out of that crushed tin can? Because you are one of those guys. You are one of the vessels. Angels are protecting you. They're watching over your life. So when you know that they're watching over your life, you're only obligated to run straight into the fire, nothing else.